call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the Woodshed, East Lansing, Michigan. Spartan Stadium on the banks of the Red Cedar and home to Michigan State. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Florida Gators, taking on another team from the SEC, the Michigan State Spartans. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Gators will kick it away to start. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Spartans' offense will have the football first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have 2 guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got 2 very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are 2 of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The Spartans send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Makes the catch at the 30. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. So Florida's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And when these 2 guys are in sync the way they were a week ago, just a nightmare. It's a performance they hope they can repeat this week, Jesse.
I think a big key in that last game was they linked up a couple times early, had some big plays.
Turning it on! Big play for this offense as they get into the 32.
And busting big runs like this, we always talk about the running backs, but it's the big boys up front, paving their lanes, those receivers gluing on those DBs that make these plays really go for big yardage.
And how about those receivers? Not just the glamour of catching passes, but doing some dirty work, too.
No doubt. When they get on those guys in the second level and get on those DBs, that's when you break those big, long runs.
Here's the handoff. Fights off the defender. He gets it across the 25 to the 24, give him 5 on the carry. Looking downfield, it's Flagway. Pass rush, coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Motion from the back. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Floats it out in space. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got it in the middle, it's Pickett. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the Spartans will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Wants to bring it back. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. So they put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. That's caught. It's Wilson. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, the inside give.
This guy is lightning fast. Did you see him come out of the break on the slant? QB got it to him early. What a weapon.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking for space, it's Webb. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Sparty and nearly 75,000 of his closest friends pegging the decibel meter on 3rd down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Leaves it with the back. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. The Gators with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Give to the running back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Down to the 12-yard line, it's 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to pass, it's Lagway. He's got it. They will score. Touchdown, Gators. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the move from inside is 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Steps away. There he goes. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. He's got the tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. So now it's 2nd and long. Trying play action. Throws to the tight end. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the 1st down. The Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Collier. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. He'll keep it himself. Keeps it and gets the 1st down. Oh, he's getting ahead of State. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan State.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the ACC, which is why this one is notable. Pitt is ahead early in the Steel City, but that's not exactly Tony Dorsett out there running the ball. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 7 over Florida State. Any major changes in this ACC standoff, you'll hear about them first from us, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Gonna run it. It's ball. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
Caught over the middle. It's ball. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And the Gators will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. We've had some early scores. They get the ball back, trailing by a field goal, 10-7. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. And here comes the offense on second down. Looking to throw, it's Child. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Caught near the sticks, it's Pickett. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. Wants to throw on first down. Pulls it in, it's Pickett. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Spartans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Give to the back. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Chucked it away just as he was hit. Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. You see a Gator bringing the heat like that, you think about Derek Harvey, who was the MVP of the national championship game in 06.
And Alex Brown and Javon Curse, they had a long list of guys that can really make the quarterback's life difficult. You got to put pressure on the quarterback. You got to affect him. Really nice job on this play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Forced to just throw it away on 3rd down, and now they face 4th. The Spartans will line up to punt it away. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. And some room to work. Oh, he's got some space. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Caught in the backfield, it's Wilson. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Takes the handoff. It's ball. Finds some fresh air. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. You count up those explosive plays in a game, and you put a little extra star by the big run.
Yeah, this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so good in space. He's got shiftiness. He can make guys miss. And if this guy gets into the 2nd level, watch out. He can hit a home run.
They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Handoff to the single running back. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. The Gators will snap it on 1st and 10. Right back to the well. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Florida! Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Back to pass, it's Child. On the run, fires downfield. Complete to the right. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. Looking to throw on first down. And the timing just a hair off. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Finds the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. He wants to throw it again. Catch in the middle. It's McCray. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
To the air on 2nd down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. It's Pickens. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Hauls it in, the first down and more. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. And the Spartans will hustle to the line.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Looking to pass. It's Childs. Picked off to stop the threat.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. They'll leave it with the lone back. And the defense was just daring them to throw over the top, and the offense didn't, and they got stuffed. The give to the back.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Catch in the middle, it's Livingston. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's the give off the left side. Breaks into the open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Gators are moving quickly down the field. Off play action on first down. And the quick shuffle pass underneath. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. To the ground with the back. Got enough for the first. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. And the Gators will have it first and 10. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Pocket breaking down. He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Offense set on first down. Looking for room. It's ball. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. That's reeled in. It's ball. He goes out of bounds right at midfield. The noise bouncing off of Sparty's armor as they encourage the green and white on third down. Finds his man. It's Wilson. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. The Gators kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. The give to the tailback. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. They'll stop him at the 37, and the defense comes up with a big pick.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB, making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. He was lurking, waiting for his opportunity, and like a gator in the swamp, he went into the roll and got that quarterback.
They did. I tell you what, when you want to be dominant in this league, if Florida wants to get back to being a dominant team, it's got to be guys like this in the trenches dominating football games.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. After that last incompletion, the offense is now in punt formation. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Unloads to the wideout. On target to the left. Turning it on. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. That last big play has them in position to threaten here. 1st and 10 from the 37. Grabbed in the middle. It's Brown. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. Lets it fly deep downfield.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. They were really starting to put a drive together. After a couple of incompletions, now they need a big... He'll take a shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. It is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
Looking for blockers. And the returner will be dragged down. His drive will open from the 15. He'll pull it on the read. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Back to pass. That's caught. It's Pickett. He gets it up close to the 25. Out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 24. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake. Finds his big tight end. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The give is to Williams. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Back to throw, it's Childs. Grabbed over the middle, it's Pickett. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Tight end finds a soft spot. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Swings it out to the flat.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Caught close to the marker, it's Pickett. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. To the air on first down. With the catch, it's McCray. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Rush is on him. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. And it's 3rd down, but they're taking no chances. They'll send the field goal unit out before halftime. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
And so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. A very conservative approach here, just taking the knee and heading to the locker room. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in East Lansing. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see two offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. And with that, let's head back to the place they've been playing football for more than 100 years, Spartan Stadium.
The Spartans will boot it away to start the second half. Coming out with it, it's Daniels. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Got his man. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did. To the air. It's Lagway. Fires to the big fella. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. The Gators in a good spot here with second and short. Looking to fire. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. And the Gators are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They'll leave it with him. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. They've been very sharp on this drive so far. Now 1st and 10 from the 43. To the ground. He's got it again. Finds a little space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Gators have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Sparty and nearly 75,000 of his closest friends pegging the decibel meter on third down. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like, if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another first down, move the sticks, and this offense can keep churning.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Gator! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Scanning the field, it's Childs. Gets it out quickly. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Williams.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
The play action fake. Takes a hit as he fires. Connection to the right. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. And the Spartans want to pick up the tempo. This guy fits that Spartan quarterback mold, a guy who makes plays, a Jeff Smoker, a Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, a guy that you can depend on. You got to find that guy that can complement who you are and what you are, and so you can get a lot of the fans going, go green, go white. Find the complement at quarterback to this offense.
Just tried to ease it out there, and it falls incomplete. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Strong run and useful. Picks up 4 out to the 9. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Knocked down after a pickup of 3 to the 12. The Gators come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Working on the right. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself with the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige when you've got the playmakers you have offensively. Just keep chucking it.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Gators have it with a 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Oh, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Off play action. Unloads it left. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. The give on the inside. Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Trying to impose their will with the run. Not a lot there. Picks up 1 inside the 20 to the 19. The Gators line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking for a man. It's Lagway. Grab near the sticks. It's Livingston. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. The Gators are threatening on 1st and goal. Trying to run it in. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? The option look. Quick toss. And the 4th option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Florida! And the beatdown has ensued.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
And the extra point is good. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Handoff from the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24. The Spartans can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll test the right side. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Looking to throw, it's Childs. Grab near the marker, it's McCray. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. The short hands, it's Collier. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain. And the Spartans have their offense in high gear. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Makes the catch, it's Pickett. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. Grab behind the line. It's Collier. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Looking to throw again. Got it in the middle. It's Boyd. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Boyd. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. Bringing the heat. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. The Spartans now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, he'll throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Collier. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Catch in the middle. It's Pickett. There is nowhere to go. He has stopped, and it'll be fourth down from the 23. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. He needs to make sure those mechanics are pure from the right hash and 40 yards away. Smashes it between the uprights. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. This should be the last play of the quarter. Caught in the backfield, it's Wilson. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. We've reached a break. It's Florida with the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Grabbed behind the line, it's Wilson. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Now facing third and short from their own 17. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Caught near the sticks, it's Brown. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. And the Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. Caught behind the line, it's Livingston. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Livingston. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Power football with the run. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. Second and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Wide receiver going in motion. The give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Livingston. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Here's a heat. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the fourth quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good.
They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Gators trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Beck's going for the goal line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And after the really good gain on first down, they'll try to finish it off on second and goal. Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, Gators! And they take it in for 6 more points. They build this fourth quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0. He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. And the Spartans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to throw, it's Childs. He's going for it all. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. He'll do it himself. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. On the move, it's Webb. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. There he goes! And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they tacked on the extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week in the ACC, fellas. NC State has the lead right now. This team can really open up the playbook at times, but I'm not sure this game is over just yet. They're up by 13 over Miami. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back. If anything develops, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. That's caught. It's Williams. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Looking for a man. It's Childs. Finds his tight end. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. The Spartans come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Got it behind the line. It's Williams. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. The Gators will punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. They think there's room to run to the right here. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Wilson. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They cross midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The running back has it. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Well, they say you win a few, you lose a few, and some get rained out. Would have been good for this team if this one had gotten rained out because they lost badly.
Yeah, not a lot to be too proud about in this one here. Good news is you get to go back to the drawing board. You get to go back, you get to have another week of practice as a coaching staff, try and find ways to get players in position to go out and make plays. Going to need a big locker room speech after this one, David.
Yeah, and you're going to watch this tape, and it's going to hurt because you're going to watch it with your coaches, and you're going to see the mess-ups and all the things you could have done better, but you got to learn from it. You got to get better. You got to grow, and that's how that works.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to Cajun Country in Lafayette, Louisiana, home to the Raging Cajuns of Louisiana. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Old Dominion Monarchs, taking on another team from the Sun Belt, the Louisiana Raging Cajuns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. The Raging Cajuns will put total leather and will get started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Old Dominion's offense will get the first possession of the game. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need him.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And you can tell this offense wanted to create a little bit of space being backed up, but how about the D? Coming out firing on all cylinders, getting the sack on the very first play.
The Monarchs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll try the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And guys, this 3rd and long is not exactly how they drew it up. Hopefully it's not an indication of what we'll see the rest of the game. He's got him. Stopped right at the 24-yard line, and that's short of the line to gain. It'll be 4th down. And the Monarchs will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and just like that, they'll have to give it up. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. So Louisiana's offense will go to work for the first time today. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Robertson. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
And when you call the quarterback sneak, you're thinking, I'm going to fall forward and get at least a yard. But Palmer, that defensive line got in there, and the QB got nothing.
He's got to do a better job with the snap count, too, and try to catch the defense when they're napping. Right there, everybody was set and ready. And one more of those type plays, and this dude's losing his quarterback sneak privileges.
They'll give it to him again. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On the move. They could have used a little bit more there. Pickup of 3. It's 3rd and 7. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Fires deep toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. And the Raging Cajuns line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin them deep. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Throws to the wideout. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll run play action. They'll go with a quick touch pass. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Thomas back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Dortch. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. The Monarchs will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's going to fire deep. Makes the grab at the 10.
Pass interference. Defense.
So the offense will decline that penalty after the big play. A costly penalty for this defense gives them a 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Makes the grab. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Ohio State looked dominant in a victory that was never really in question. That offense had zero problem putting up points, not unlike the days of Stroud and Fields and so many greats before them. A top 25 clash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Thomas looking to fire. Here's the pressure. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
When you're on defense and you get to play outside linebacker, it's about as good as he gets, right? I get to rush the passer just like this and put him on the ground. Then I get to cover in space. I get to move all over the place. Great job by the outside linebacker. The most fun position to play in college football.
And they'll knock him down. Now facing a 3rd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Finds his man. It's Dortch. They make the tackle at the 36. Let's see if they bring out the punt team. And the Monarchs will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. Here's the shuffle pass. It's complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. The short hands, it's Smith. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Raging Cajuns come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Fires to the tight end.
Tight ends are security blankets for quarterbacks, especially in situations like that, right? You don't need a lot of yards. Just find the big fella, put it on him, get the first down.
They'll give it to the back. Turns it on in midfield. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
Defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop. But you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making him run to guys, and get him on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Snagged in the middle, it's Smith. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a 1st down. Caught over the middle, it's Chappelle. Touchdown, Cajuns! All that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. How about the renaissance of the tight ends? Inline, flexed out, split out. They can do a little bit of everything.
They really can, and they're asked to block a lot of the times, too. But I'll tell you what, all the wide receivers out wide, the fancy toys, the fancy spread. Don't forget about that tight end. He does a little bit of everything, and then you reward the big fella throwing the ball, and he catches. So he really can do a little bit of everything in an offense.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Thomas back to pass. Trying to get behind the defense. He's got it. The sophomore making a big play and hauling in that pass. The Monarchs racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
Looking to throw on first down. Complete to the left. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and his offense is threatening with a first down. To the air on first down. Zings it complete to the right. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup as they get set to snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter. Rides to back and leaves it. Makes one man miss. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Off the play fake on first down. Touchdown, Old Dominion. The offense cashing it in on that drive. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it out. It's Dennis. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. He'll start this drive firing. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. And the Raging Cajuns with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. And the defense drags him down. The Raging Cajuns come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Under fire. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll go back to work and punt it away for the second time. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. Here comes the offense back onto the field. They'll go to the ground. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Takes the handoff. It's Roach. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Looking to the big tight end. Makes the grab. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. And the Monarchs moving quickly to the line.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Now the play fake. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. Thomas looking to fire. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. He splits the uprights, and that's going to tie it up.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. And the Raging Cajuns can really attack on this 2nd and short. He'll ride his man on the option. And not even a chance to pitch it as he is slammed down in the backfield. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. The Raging Cajuns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Can hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Robertson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Wants to throw it. Here comes the heat. Fires to the big fella. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. And the Raging Cajuns are on the move. Leaves it with the running back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. Caught in the backfield, it's Smith. Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. The give out of the gun. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Raging Cajuns with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Here's the handoff. Nice move to keep running. And he runs it in for a score. Touchdown, Louisiana. You know what? Methuselah lived 969 years. He was born and died in the amount of time it took them to walk it down the field and score that touchdown.
And that's just so frustrating. Play after play after play. You line up, you try to do your assignment, and you fail, and they cap it off with a touchdown? Oh, Methuselah.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Coastal Carolina is down, but they are not out of it. Not there on the surf turf in Conway, one of the more enjoyable places to watch a game in all of college football. They're trailing by 11 to Georgia Southern. Sunbelt, Funbelt. We'll circle back if anything big happens. You should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They go to the ground. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. The Monarchs really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Thomas back to pass. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the 1st half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want, because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
And the Monarchs decide to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
Now on 1st down from the 43. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Chappelle. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. They believe they can run right here. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Smith. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Second down coming up. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. Going to try to get it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. 3rd and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. And for the second time, they'll go for the field goal. The first one was good, and they'll try from 42. It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, the ground game. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. Thomas looking to fire. The sweet feet buy a little time. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Monarchs will send out the punt unit. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the right. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Working well behind the sticks on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Grabbed in the middle, it's Smith. And the Raging Cajuns are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to throw on 3rd. Showing the arm strength to the left. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Raging Cajuns send out the punt unit. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Finding an escape route. Hard running there. He'll go out of bounds at the 38-yard line as this offense patiently tries to work the ball out of its own end. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Nice move to pick up yardage. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Thomas back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Myers. Brought down at the 31. It is a first down. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Off the play fake on first down. Wants to throw. Got a man. It's Dortch. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. And the Monarchs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Roach. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the 1st down. They'll try to get it off quickly. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Under fire. Got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Monarchs.
That is exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this 2nd half.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Out of the gun to give to the back. And the defense doesn't let him get loose, and that's going to wrap things up here in the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Lafayette. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this 2nd half. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Our Lady of Lourdes Stadium.
The Monarchs will kick it away first, and we'll start the 2nd half. Bringing it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. Finding open areas. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Trying play action. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And I think this team knew going into halftime trailing, their defense was going to have to step up here in the 2nd half. And on the very first play of the 3rd quarter, they get a sack. That is good news for this defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Oh, they're after him. Finds the tight end. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. Punt is on its way. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. Fair catch just inside the 40. Thomas looking to fire. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. This time on target. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down.
1st down for the offense.
The inside handoff. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. And the Monarchs come to the line with a new set of downs. He's got it on the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. So now it's 2nd and long.
Brings up 2nd down.
Looking to fire. Makes the grab. It's Dort. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down. They'll send out the kicker here. And after finishing off one drive with a field goal, they'll try it again, this time a 47-yard try. Right down the boulevard. And the kick is good, and guys, we have ourselves a tie ball game.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. Pulled and finds his man on the left. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The give to the tailback. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. And the Raging Cajuns send out the punt unit. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. And now the offense will come onto the field again. He'll keep it himself. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Motion from the wideout. Thomas back to pass. Pocket breaking down. Got it in the middle. It's Dortch. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. They knocked him down after the takeaway, and a big play for this defense.
Well, the quarterback got it to his receiver quickly and gave him an opportunity to make a few moves after the catch, but he's got to do a better job with ball security that time. That is a costly fumble.
Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too. He finally goes out of bounds after the explosive play, but now the question is, did the official see something to bring it back? After that flag, they spot the ball inside the 20. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. They use those back-to-back explosives to set him up 1st and goal. On the option. The pitch. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Big guy smells it. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. 4th and goal from the 3, and the offense will stay out there and try to finish the deal. They'll try to slam it in. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns. They take the lead with the 6.
You get down here in the red zone, and you get close to the end zone, and you get goal-to-go situations, you've got to be physical, and I love teams that can run the football. They run the football, hand it to the running back. He does the rest, puts it in the end zone.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They marched 56 yards to the end zone and closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. He'll pull it on the read. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes second down. He leaves it with the back. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. The Monarchs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Thomas looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room. They'll leave it with him. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Rushes on him. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. Worked his way out across the 35, got it up to the 37-yard line, but still a little bit short of the line to gain. It'll be 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Can't get him to the ground. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. To the ground with the back. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The Raging Cajuns will call on their punt team. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Takes it on the return. He only needs a sliver of daylight. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Caught in the backfield. It's Myers. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Monarchs can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Thomas back to pass. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The Monarchs will line up to punt it away.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. And you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Couldn't find any way to get out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety. After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's Myers. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Under a minute to go here in the third quarter. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. And the Monarchs will punt this one away. Hauls it in, looking for space. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Looking to throw on first down. Working that left side. Breaks into the open. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Bring in the heat. He's going to take off. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? And the Raging Cajuns come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He'll throw on third down. He's got it on the move. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it first and goal. A designed run for the quarterback. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Trying to power it in. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. From the 3-yard line, they'll try it again on third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into the end zone. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. Here we go. What great shape they will be. Touchdown, Cajuns! Fitted in the window for the score. That should move them closer to this elusive second win of the year as they build this fourth quarter lead.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll go with a direct snap. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. The Monarchs come to the line needing just inches for the first down. They'll try to sneak it.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Finds his way up just short of the 40 to the 39-yard line before he goes out of bounds. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Here's a heat. Dumps it off in the flats. Still on his feet at the 45. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick pick up the first down.
21 on the play.
And no messing around right now if you're on offense. This is the time where execution has got to be at a premium. You need to hit completions, David. They need some big plays.
And you just want to keep pressuring them and keep making them use the clock, give them the underneath stuff. And again, when they drive the football down the field, I just can't give up touchdowns. Field goal at this point is not going to hurt my defense.
Thomas looking to fire. Here's the pressure. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Monarchs line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
That is now the 7th sack on defense. This offense cannot protect their QB. It doesn't matter if the defense is blitzing or if they're just winning one-on-one. 7 sacks? That's just ridiculous.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Monarchs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. Took a shot as he threw. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. He'll do it himself. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. They've methodically worked it down the field. This the 11th play of the drive, but the defense can get off the field now. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Fighting off the defender. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. To the air on 2nd down. Under fire. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
They punt it away on 4th down. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Snagged in the middle, it's Johnson. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Monarchs want to move quickly.
And in this situation late, when you need 2 touchdowns to win the game, everything's going to have to be downfield. So I like the idea in this 2-minute drive, throwing it that way. Let's keep it going, keep our pedal to the metal here.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock, that is at a premium for this offense.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to keep it in the air. Here comes the heat. Blasted as he lets it go. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. They'll stop him at the 37, and the defense comes up with a big pick.
And I love this defense understanding situational football. You got the lead in the 4th quarter, getting your nickel packages. You know the pass is coming, and the execution was great.
Yeah, they thrive on takeaways, and they love to get into games late with the lead because one of the strengths of their entire team is their secondary, and you saw it there. In nickel, they're able to come away with the pick, and it's looking like they're going to be able to seal this game.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Picks up just a few before he's brought down. Not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. The Raging Cajuns will try to pin them back with the punt. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. Leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Thomas back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Butler. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a 1st down. How many times do you think they're going to run that one back in film study? Don't do that, don't do that, don't do that. That's a penalty, that's a penalty, that's a penalty. It'll be a long film study for him. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. No huddle offense to the line. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Pressure coming. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Bought a little time, lets it go. With the catch, it's Johnson. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make them play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Boy, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen here.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the W.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.